Pigeon courtship is very interesting. Quickly go ahead and notice a male pigeon performing a courtship dance. He's bowing his head, puffing his chest, and flaining his tail. Before they fly off, I want you to notice the male's flight pattern. Notice how he claps his wing twice before soaring off into the distance. We will get back to mating shortly. For now, let's pause and ask why males go through this courtship and why they are selected. If you notice, most pigeons are the same color pattern. This has to do with several hypotheses. One hypothesis, mentioned by Melinda S. LeBranch in 2001, stated that pigeons with a brighter color are color easier to spot or selected against due to predation. Another hypothesis proposed by Melinda S. LeBranch stated that female pigeons select mates that look relatively similar to them. Now, how do pigeons know that another pigeon looks similar to them? They know based off parent observation, essentially mating with a male possessing the same colors as the parent. This hypothesis of parental observation also plays into acceptance of courtship. Now let us focus on the individual male. Notice how his pecking pattern, how he walks, he struts and scurries. Observe his walk and how his head bobs forward with his left foot as he scavenges for food. Notice that he spots something of his interest. Watch as he scurries over. Notice how he flies in front of the female of his liking. He will drag his tail, puff his chest, elongate his neck, lower his head and bow, turn in circles. Notice how he tries to remain in visual contact with the female. A study by Sarah Parton in 2004 found that males are more effective in obtaining courtship through both audio and visual stimuli. All sexual drive is purely driven by testosterone produced in male pigeon testes, reported by Michael J. Arpino in 1969 in his experiment with castrated male pigeons. Just observe his aggressiveness in pursuing this female. Again, notice the dragging of the tail, the bowing, the ruffling of the feathers. Observe sadly how this male is rejected. A hypothesis for his rejection could be due to his pecking pattern observed by the female after or before his courtship. Aggressive pecking around during mating courtship is a sign of aggression and inappropriate for mating, mentioned by D.W. Gilbertson in 1975. It is unfortunate for this male not to find a mate, but he will eventually. Hope is not lost.